Hi. Hey, it's Alena Chapman again. And hello, Savvy Sisters. I am so glad to be able to get on today again with you. And listen, I am going to continue a little bit out of this book. There's one more thing I wanted to read to you. This will be the last day. But because of that, I really want you to ask questions because I was reading again the Second Book of the Tao. And the one who transcribed this is Stephen Mitchell. Okay, and yesterday we had a lively, wonderful discussion, as much as you can, with comments on Facebook, which thank you, I love it. And I saw that you guys put down value. I love that because it lets me know that you like what I'm talking about. But yesterday we were discussing, and if for those of you who missed it, go back on the post yesterday, because I really talked about how we are the masters. And I read something about the calmness and the peace that you feel inside, even though everything on the outside is going absolutely crazy, circumstances and people and panic and whatever. And I think you never know until things happen. But I wanted to read when things happen in your life, and that's just what is the testimony to that you're on the right track, when you can act with the calmness and the peace and truly inside. You're not just hiding all the panic inside. You actually have it. And James Allen, that's what I was trying to think of. Hi, Kristen. James Allen, As a Man Thinketh book, okay? He has this chapter on serenity. I remember when I first started, I used to write that out. It's not very long, but yet I'd write it out every morning. And when I wrote it out every morning, it would just totally calm. I'd feel my shoulders go down. I would feel my body just start to relax. And what it says in there, that you want to be the calm tree in the middle of the storm. And that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. All right, so these are the things that are so... Hi, Carolyn. Oh, my gosh. Hey. And I love your wave. All right, I'm going to read one more thing from this book, and we'll discuss it. This is the Second Book of the Tao, again, and the transcriber, and I put it in the link yesterday, Stephen Mitchell, which Dr. Wayne Dyer, who I love and adore, said he was one of the best transcribers of this. And this is not Lao Tzu, right? Because Lao Tzu wrote the first book, but this is not the correct, this is his grandson's, all his grandson's time. So we're talking 300 and 100 BCE, the Chung Tzu, and the Master Chung and Master Jung. And I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. All right, are you ready? Because this is a nice one. The master doesn't aim for success. Oh no, I already read this one. Whoop, one more day. Wait. Here we are. I've got so many markers and things in the book that sometimes I open to the wrong. Things are the way they are because we think they're that way. Not because they're presented that way, but because we think them that way. Good or bad, acceptable or unacceptable. They conform to the way we see them. They conform to the way we see them. And you think, Alena, come on, be real. We've got this, we've got the tornadoes. We got heat everywhere. We got this going on everywhere. I'm going through a horrible divorce, or I'm not going, or I'm just got married. How can it be? Well, it all depends on how we see it. It's our perception. I always tell you, for every disaster, there are people out there who actually see the opportunity in the disaster. They see the opportunity in the disaster. They say, what do people need at this time? And before you know it, they're making $1 million. It's how we see it. So, and that's what this Second Book of the Tao is telling us. Okay, they conform to the way we see it. Originally, in themselves, all things are good and acceptable. Inside us, everything is good and acceptable. That is why all things, a blade of grass or 100-foot pine, a leper or a legendary beauty, a national hero or a traitor, are equal in the Tao. No greater, no less. None is more important or more valued than another. Their difference is their completeness. Only the person of true vision can recognize them as equal. He sees past his own judgments, doesn't think more or less, and accepts without even trying to. This is called honoring the Tao. Now, I want you to think in your life. Start thinking about, because we are all having challenges. We are all having some kind of struggle. Some are little, some are not so little. But you've got to remember, Tao, I never explained it, is God. It's the universe, it's the oneness. All right? So, how, and in that, Tao, God, whatever you like to call it, source, it is equal. No matter what you're going through, it is equal. If you're going through a divorce, he or she on the other side is equal. And I know that may be hard to swallow. And I remember when I was going through mine, I realized this. And I thought, gosh, that seems so weird because of everything that's going on. How can he be equal? You know, that he's not deserving to be punished. But he's not. He's equal. When you start realizing that, it changes your perception. And when you start changing your perception, you see there is no reason to hold on to that anger. There is no reason for us to panic. There is no reason for us to get all stirred up. It changes how we look at the situation. And all of a sudden, the muscles in my abdomen, way down there, which can get so tight, are not tight anymore. I never feel my heart racing, except if I have a latte with those double espressos. Then my heart races. I wish I didn't like those. But my heart never races because of worry, doubt, and fear. And you start looking at things differently. I'll let you in on a little secret so that you can see how this works. Because, and I'm not making it up for you. I'm not trying to prove my point. I'm actually like this. And, you know, right now my son, my middle son, I'm here getting one son off into college, and my other middle son is having some real difficulty. And I thought it might be emotional, mental mindset, you know, because that's what I do. And it might be in the end, but you know, his father said something, and he said, well, he's been out of school a lot with his stomach problems. And right now, the first day of school is starting today, and he can't go in because he can't stop throwing up. And so I started thinking, you know what? Maybe this isn't a mental mindset thing. I woke up. He texted me. He said, "Mom, I threw up again." I thought, okay, I've got to look at this in a different way. I didn't panic. My muscles in my stomach didn't tighten because I can't take care of the situation if I allow my emotions to go panicky and angst. I can't think clearly. I can't keep an open mind to all the variables. So we are at the stage where he is going to be admitted to the hospital for testing, and I'm going to go home. Do I feel concern? Of course I feel concern. This is a situation that's been thrown in our lap. But the first thing that goes through my mind is, okay, what are my choices? How can I proceed through this in the best way possible for him, and the best way possible for our family, and the best way possible for me? And it doesn't have that, it has concern, but it doesn't have that angst. You have clarity. And I know that whatever happens, our family will be strong. I know that he will be fine. I really do. No matter what happens, he will be fine. It's just, how do we get through this journey, if there is a journey? And if there isn't a journey and he's just all wonderful, then praise God. But we're prepared for either way. And it's more, you can do more when you're in this calm state. You can see better. You can listen harder. You can come up with out-of-the-box solutions. And you know that whatever his journey is, that's part of the Tao, the universe, the God. So what are we to do? We are to help nurture, be there for that journey, no matter what it is. Whether that's success, failure, whatever it is. But it is seen equal. The experience is equal. It's a very interesting concept, and it's kind of hard to understand. But when you start understanding it, it changes everything. It changes how you look at life. There is no failure. There's really no real success either. There's just feeling really good. Okay? All right. So today, I want you to look at your life with the eyes that everything is equal in the Tao. And I want you to, every time you feel like you're going to panic, get angry. And by the way, when you're angry a lot, that can become an addiction. So be careful with that. But instead of getting angry today, instead of reacting in a panic way, instead of getting all that, I can't breathe, or my stomach tightens up. Instead of doing that, just stop and just press the reset button. Just feel yourself go, boop, boop, I'm gonna stop. The kids are driving you crazy. You're in the car, they're yelling and screaming. Boop. Just pop that little button, that reset button. Take a deep breath. Think, okay, what do I want to do in this situation? What are my options? How do I want, this is just being thrown in here to learn, what do I want to learn from this? Okay? This is just as equal. Their fits in the back seat are just as equal as my calmness in the front. What am I going to do with this? What am I going to do? What do I want to do? And what do I want to be the outcome? Me screaming like a banshee? No, that's not the outcome I want. Maybe it's what you want. It's not what I want. So take a look at your day. See some of the challenges. See what you're going through. And press the reset button and start to get that calm. Take a deep breath and think, okay, how do I want to proceed? Everything's equal. How do I want to proceed? It'll change your world. It'll change your world. Okay, down below. Today, will you come back, all of you, and all you guys who are liking all the time? God, you're not investing. Annalie, I think I got your name. Ah! All right, hello, Annalie. Hey, please go back and replay this because you're gonna love it. It's gonna change things for you in your life, totally. I mean, it will. And people who are doing the likes, that's not an investment. Get a comment in there. Tell me what you think about it, because I want to see it doing something for your life. I mean, I love that you appreciate it, but I want to see it doing something in your life. And would you come back? Just come back and today, once you do what you've done, you know, maybe there was a moment where you really did get it and you really saw that everything had value, and all of a sudden it changed everything for just a moment. Write it down. Send it to me. I want to hear it. And how did it change and how did it feel? Okay? That's your challenge today. So when I look back on this post tonight, I want to see all the different things. Or Alena, I just didn't get it. That's okay. That's okay. But Alena, I want that book. Well, I got it there too. But Alena, I just had this magnificent realization. Alena, I just did it and it felt so good. I want to hear your different experiences. So that's my dare to you, okay? And for all of you guys who do the like, get invested. Get in there and try it. All right. Guys, I love you all. That's why I bring you all of this. I want us to have confidence in our voice. I want us to feel good all the time. Aw, good. Carolyn, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to stop and think. And now try to apply it today. Or tonight. Tomorrow. She's in Australia, that's why I'm saying that. So tomorrow, hon, tomorrow. Sleep on it. But now you can go, you know what? You can go to bed knowing that you can be that calm tree. That you can be, that life is a little bit different than you once thought. There are no bad guys. She's laughing. All right. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Melissa, oh honey, you just got on. Oh gosh. Hi. Melissa, I really want you to listen to this video and replay. And Cheryl Piper Snyder, which is such a cool name. It just trips off my tongue, so cool. Hi guys. Hey, I just did this awesome thing that can change your life. I just told you about an awesome thing, and I'm reading from the Second Book of the Tao, and by transcribed by Stephen Mitchell. And I'll tell you what, why don't you listen to this again, because I've got a challenge for you today, for both of you. And Melissa, I know you're gonna love this. And Cheryl Piper Snyder, I don't know you very well, but I have a feeling you can use this information too. Guys, have an awesome, wonderful, wonderful day. And then come back. When I come back tonight and I look at the comments, I really want to see what you did. I really want to see how it changed. All right? I want to see a beginning, a little spark of that perception being changed. Oh my gosh. I love you all. Namaste, guys. Namaste. We are all connected. Bye-bye now.